So the number one thing would be to reflect on your own pattern. Are you always going through the same thing over and over and over again? Obviously, the common denominator would be you. So it's always good to reflect on that. Like, for example, if you're dealing with the same relationship issues over and over and over again, you feel like people are leaving you or you keep going through breakups, that would be a door slamming in your face. Obviously, that pattern would be you. You know, you are the common denominator. If you're having issues like not being able to hold on to a job and you keep going from job to job to job to job, that pattern is you. There's something going on. So to be able to reflect on your pattern would be number one. Something I do realize, like for example, looking for jobs and you can't get a job or you can't keep a job. I think just really being mindful of, is that really what you want for yourself, and are you just doing it just to make money? A lot of times if that's what you're doing, it's going to be, you're going to have a higher chance of jumping from job to job or not being able to get one or hold on to one, because deep down inside you really don't want the job. So that's what I mean by reflecting on your patterns, and instead of saying woe is me, are you really subconsciously sabotaging yourself on purpose? Are you using somebody else to cover up your faults or your pain, and that's why you have doors slamming in your face, or like going through breakups all the time? Or maybe a pattern would be um, somebody leaving you, and you keep trying to go back into that relationship. That person doesn't want to be with you. um, that you have to get to the point where like you need to stop chasing somebody that doesn't want to be with you. You know what I mean? So reflecting on your patterns will be number one of when doors are being shut on your face. Is owning up to what you are doing to cause the doors to slam in your face. Are you pushing people away emotionally? Are you just do you just not have any work ethic? And the first step is to definitely own up to what you're doing that is causing the pattern, so that you could make the choice to change the pattern. The number two thing would be to stay resilient. A lot of people tend to get depressed or shut down or give up. And when you do that, your life literally goes in a downward spiral and it gets worse. And you got to take accountability for that. So you got to stay resilient. And I always say, if the door is shutting on you, then be mindful. Maybe it's because it's just not for you. And then it's kind of like you're constantly banging in one door and trying to get in through one door, and then there's a door like wide open next to you and you can't even see it because you're so busy trying to get through a door that's not even meant for you.